Orleans Saints. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
We give to Irving to start this drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Baker now from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. That's complete inside the 35. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Off to play action. Chuck bails out of the pocket quick. Going deep down the left sideline. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish off their opening drive. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Open 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Chuck working from the gun. He finds Johnston. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First carry of the game here for the rookie from Stanford. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun snap to Shough. This one falls incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
19, here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Here he goes, third and long. Connection made with his running back down the middle. And he has this down to the 34. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints break the tie here in the first. Here's Slye to try the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So yes, indeed, that is being confirmed, partner. They just said no to the penalty. What's going on?
I tell you what, Kate, if they don't want the 3 yards, you and I know 31 other offenses in the league who'd be happy to take them right now.
No doubt about that. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down. Here's Baker. That's complete. Downfield to Godwin. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Receiver in motion, going left. First and goal. Here's Irving. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now here's Mayfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-point game. Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Rush coming for Shough. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the keeper, here's Shough. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss.
Taken down.
It's easy for me to say up necessary shots throughout this game.
Shough now from the gun. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
brings up
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Buffalo 18.
3rd and long for him here.
Now, that's a situation, may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
On 4th down, it's the veteran Tress Way who's out for the punt. Oh, and it's a fake puncher with the football. This is caught. And they'll bring him down, but not before the fake gets them a first down. That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
The defense just did.
Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Gets everything he has under this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Cade. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Last pass on
The old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Motion, motion. Ready?
4th down. Here's Shuck. Johnson finds the football complete. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of a defense.
Hey, switch.
To throw, Shuck. This one's caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second quarter lead. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Motioning right is Egbuka. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. And he can't escape, he goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Baker now off the play fake. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So they gain 11 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
On the give, this is Irving. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. A gain of 13 yards.
180.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Once again, Irving is able to drive that pile about a yard. Quincy Riley up to make that stop.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Good. 180. What's up?
Right back to Irving now. Second down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
180.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, Mayfield. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down.
180. Done.
Mayfield to throw for it. It's complete. This is Egbuka. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
Buccaneers first down. A gain of 12.
First down throw here. Mayfield escapes the pocket. Connection made with his back deep downfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the 7-yard line.
180. Done.
Here's another for Irving. And he's not going to be denied a second time. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Buccaneers tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
70 Lions. Me.
Back to throw. Shuck. He's got a man left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. of him. The Saints calling for a timeout. Their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I said the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
Mustang 19. Let's go. 72 more.
Shot to throw. He'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And he'll at least get this to register as inside the 20 on the stat sheet, as this is down at the 19-yard line. One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
19 tight. 19, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Pressure coming. It's Chuck. One, and he makes the catch. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Buffalo 18. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18. Pioneer. Hey, we working up the wide receiver. We working.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to is the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Baker now from the gun. Pressure is there, and he goes down again. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
3rd and 12.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That puck heads out about the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. We've got a screen to the running back. And he spins, breaks through, and breaks away. Room up the sideline, now at the 40. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Shuck now on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Shuck working from the gun. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
7 Pirates. Cup 19.
On play action, here's Shuck. He has room past the 25. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
10 at the 14-yard line.
70 Rangers. 79 Broncos.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 3rd quarter lead. Here's Sly to try the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Try getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And it sets up 2nd down. So try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Throwing again is Baker. He's trying to push the field. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Iona Sanker.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their
1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. From the gun, here's a handoff. And that's good for a gain of 5. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
42.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Back to the well again. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Dragon 60. Viking 18.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. All set now. 1st and 10.
Not ready. Cowboy 80. 18. Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check out.
Chuck now from the gun. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Bobcats. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
At the 42-yard line.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. That's completed right side. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down. From the gun, Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Quick throw finds about right. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Big gain downfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the results.
Joey Sly.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returning it from the 4. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Mayfield now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Slot man's in motion right. On 2nd and 10. Mayfield again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They get 23 on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Irving here from the gun. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd down, give to Irving. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out from the 35.
A gain of 15.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on first. A lot of space ahead. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And they'll mark him down there after the dive. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Another carry for him. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Tampa spends its second timeout now, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Got it. Ready? Set.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Now backed up to the 8, third and goal.
79 Bronco. Ready? Go.
Trying the air now. Here's Shot. Headed out right. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Man, they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on fourth and goal.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Oh, they'll try and run it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints make it a 24-point ball game.
Buccaneers 21.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Man in motion here. First down. Here's Baker. Into the hands of Colt. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Second down now, 7 to go. Baker now. Colt with a catch. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's a design run. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line. Second down. Here's Baker. Trying to push deep downfield. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional.
The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. Yikes, that two-point try was headed the wrong way. Just about everything going wrong on that attempt. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And that's recovered by the Saints, who are going to win this football game. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
So it's a win for the Saints. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.